And I did not realize how famous Lucy Liu is. Like, I knew she was famous, but she's so, also Megan Good, who's also a part of our Shazam family. They are very recognizably famous. Like, people see them and they're like, I know exactly who that person is.
So I have to ask, biggest surprise working with Lucy Liu?
Well, I don't know. I kind of knew Lucy a little bit before, in passing, not too well. But she was lovely then when we had met, and I don't know, nothing, like she was exactly who I thought she was going to be. I will say though, you don't realize how famous certain people are until you hang out with them. And I did not realize how famous Lucy Liu is. Like, I knew she was famous, but she's so, also Megan Good, who's also a part of our Shazam family. They are very recognizably famous. Like, people see them and they're like, I know exactly who that person is. I'm just some like ND white guy as I walk around in the airport. They're like actual, so that kind of took me by surprise. I was like, oh yeah, she's famous. Like, she's famous.
Was there a moment where that kind of sunk in for you, where like they had a run-in?
We were going through, where were we? Did we land here in Toronto? We were in Heathrow. It was between the two. We were walking down the hallway. And literally, we're in the airport. I'm walking with Lucy, and I look up, and there's a ad with her face on it in the airport. I'm like, oh yeah, that's when you're airport ad famous, you know that you're very famous.
Yeah, she's like, you're seeing her IRL and digitally at the same time, and you're like, oh yeah, you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But I mean, look around here. I think we can say the same for you. I think I see your face. There's
well,
a
sure, but
statue of you.
Right? Yeah, but that was all planned.
You guys have such an amazing star-studded cast. Like, everybody that joined Shazam! Fury of the Gods, it's just really incredible and really fun to watch. So I would love to know, what was that fun like behind the scenes? What's the funniest moment from set?
You know, I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't have, I'm really bad at remembering anecdotes and things like that. I just always have been. But I would say that consistently, we just had fun. I bring a speaker to work and just play tunes all day long. And I just try to keep the vibe up and right and positive. And I don't know. I think that there's no reason why you can't enjoy every ounce of your day. And then that leads to people dancing or singing or joking or whatever. I would bring my Nintendo Switch and we'd play Mario Kart. Like, that's the stuff that I remember.
I love that. That sounds really, just very wholesome, Shazam-ly vibes.
Yeah, totally.
I love that. And you've previously spoken out about therapy and how amazing it's been for you. And we kind of see a little bit, not to tease too much, but do you think that Billy could benefit from some therapy?
100%. I mean, I think he knows that. That's why he has gone of his own volition, by the way. I mean, obviously his parents didn't set it up, to go and try to get some answers, because he's feeling this imposter syndrome. He's feeling like he's not worthy of living his life, which is, it's not true. You know, we are all worthy of living the lives that we have been blessed with, you know. Even sometimes they're really hard, sometimes they're not as hard, sometimes they're all in between, but it's a miracle and a blessing every single time, I think. And so anyway, so he's definitely like trying to figure those things out. And also, you know, he's freaking out because he's almost 18 now and he's about to age out of the foster care system, which means he might lose his family that he waited so long to find. And there's a lot of things going on, you know?
Yeah, that's really difficult for a young person to deal with and kind of come to their own. And also, you know, have the pressure of saving the world and whatnot on top of that.
Yeah, totally.
So hopefully Billy gets some more therapy in the season.
Hopefully we all do.
In the third movie, yeah.
Hopefully we all get a lot more therapy. Yeah.
I love that, 100% agree. And I'd love to know, you know, he's really a boy in a man's body when you're embodying him.
Yeah.
What Gen Z slang and language did you have to learn to kind of adapt for this character?
Oh, wow. Well, so I tried to throw some in there. I don't know how much of it actually made it into the movie. But like, I don't know. Like, unfortunately, there's you want to be able to emulate an actual 17-year-old in this time, but you don't want it to age poorly. Meaning, if you make it too specific to this time, then 10 years from now, it's going to be cringe. There's a word. There you go.
Yeah, cringe.
Cringe. It'll be cringe 10 years from now because, like, oh, we don't even talk like that anymore, whatever. So, you know, I try to put in little elements of it. Like in the first one, like, you know, like doing the floss dance. I was like, well, that's every 14-year-old a kid that I know right now. That's all they do. They just stand around trying to do the floss dance. I was like, well, he's got to do it at some point. You know?
I love it.
Yeah.
What words did you try and throw in?
I don't remember.
We heard
it was
fam
a while
a couple
ago.
times. We got fam in there once, like a couple
yeah, but
fams.
fam's not really Gen Z.
Nah, I guess
no, I mean,
that's
fam's
true.
been around for a while.
That's really fair.
Yeah.
I love that. So did you kind of go full method actor and just like look on like TikTok and stuff like that to embody that character? Or how did you
Yeah,
get into
kind of.
the
Yeah,
role?
I mean, you know, just look online to see, or I mean, it doesn't, I mean, even just on Instagram, I mean, you can see plenty of kids, young adults in that age range, and trying to understand how they think and how they walk and talk and what are their attitudes towards certain things, and just absorb as much of that as I can and be as authentic as I can with it.
I love that. And I want to bring it back to the fact that you actually moved to Toronto. Toronto is a city filled with so many newcomers. What advice do you have for somebody moving to Toronto?
Well, invest in a really warm coat for the winters. I think that's imperative. Canada Goose, great little brand. What else? Take advantage of the public transportation because it's very difficult. The traffic can get pretty gnarly. And stay away from the Gardner Expressway at all costs.
Okay, that is some pretty solid advice. You heard it here, folks. Gardner Express, winter coat, utilize the transit systems.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat. An amazing film. Congratulations on all of its success. And
Thank you.
I'm so excited for people to go and see it.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more great content.